Okay, hello everybody. And my friend who I have on FaceTime, but she's muted herself. She's waving. Okay, I'm recording this audio separately so I can focus on one task at a time, as I've learned from Art Pop, and that I can't multitask. So today I want to do Olivia Rodrigo's Sour. She just released her album, You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So in Love, and of course it's fantastic. Uh, but I wanna do Sour first, and we'll get to the newer stuff later. But being around Olivia Rodrigo's age is like really fun, and then kind of evolving with her music too is fun. So let's get started with my ranking. Let's get into my categories. First, I have Canon Forever. These you're never gonna stop loving. These I picture as the songs most important for defining her explosion as a new artist, and like establishing her sound, I guess. I think Olivia Rodrigo definitely has a sound. Certainly her voice is unique enough to be recognizable, just like without knowing the song, you'd be like, oh, that's Olivia Rodrigo. So I feel like these songs are like great for establishing who she is as an artist. And also they're like my favorites too. I'm not trying to be objective here. This is like my opinion. And I know that I'm definitely going to have a hot take or two. So anyways, next I have Teenage... Wait, I like didn't fully name this category. I like put Teenage Hood / Dream, but like Katy Perry had Teenage Dream and just like Teenage Hood is like, I don't know. Maybe I'll just like put it as like Me Gusta. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting nods. Okay. The second category is Me Gusta. Because, Olivia Rodriguez. That's a meme. I know she's not Mexican. I know she's Filipino. These are the ones that, they're not her staple songs. They're not her statements. I still really like them. And that's my opinion. Next is On to Something. I feel like these songs could be more, but like the core idea behind them is really interesting. I think she just has to push it more. She could have worked with it more. But at the same time, she was 17, maybe 16 when making this album, really. So like, what more can you want from her? The fact that she was on to something as a teenager is still pretty cool. Next is Doors Right Behind You, followed by Don't Let It Hit You on the Way Out. I don't really like these. I don't like them, and one is worse than the other. So, yeah. Okay, first song is Brutal. Canon Forever. I really like this one. Being, like I said before, Olivia Rodrigo's age around there, and her releasing this album, which is like the epitome of teenagehood, and having this being the first track. I loved the song when it came out, and I still do. It's like so classically angsty, everybody hates me, and like on a day you're feeling immature in like a self-pity, anger kind of way. It just slaps. It's not whiny like some of the other songs are on this album, but I'll like get to it. It's just a really fun, angry song to listen to. And how difficult it is to try and figure yourself out as a teenager when everybody's projecting these ideas onto you and you don't feel like you can trust anybody because everybody kind of shits on teenagers and like the teenage girl experience, and like if a group of teenage girls likes something like an artist or like a trend, it's usually immediately shit on, which a lot of it is like fair sometimes because then it like is actually bad. But then sometimes like things are popular for a reason, so why do you have to hate something because this group of teenage girls which deem it cool because they like it? Why do you have to shit on that, So that balance doesn't really exist, and it's like feels really confusing to grow up and constantly see all of that discourse. It's kind of ridiculous to exist in. So I feel like this song really points that out well, and you feel like you can't do anything right. And it's great to be angry to. Next, Traitor. Doors Right Behind You. Please don't kill me. For Traitor, I don't like it like I used to. Like, I re-listened to it, and I was bored. It's kind of boring, and I don't want to wait that long to get to the bridge for a pretty basic and predictable song climax. I can predict the vocal layering that she was gonna do, and I'm just not that into it anymore. It kind of seems like Driver's License to me, but worse. Yeah. To me, it's like Driver's License, but worse. It's not like an objectively bad song. It's just like really boring. And like when Olivia Rodrigo has so many other neat things going on in her music, like why would I pick this one? Especially when she has so many more like heart-wrenching ballads, especially on her new album. It's like a little too self-pitying in like a wah wah kind of way. Yeah. However, the love triangle drama, I love that. Teenager me loved that. Besides that 10 out of 10 drama, I don't really want to listen to it anymore. Third song is Driver's License. Canon Forever, you know, I was there when it came out. Everybody was there when it came out. It is like the most popular thing ever. It's just Traitor but better. It's the original Traitor. It's still very teenagery, but it doesn't have the whiny feeling that Traitor has in it. Next, One Step Forward, Three Steps Back. Doors Right Behind You. She uses Taylor Swift's piano from New Year's Day, that song off of Reputation, and we all know how that ended up for her. Just, you know, looking at her very distressed and sad face in the New York Times podcast interview when asked about that and like Taylor Swift. You know, I think that's a pretty clear answer on that. Whatever. I mean, it's just the song is even more of a drag than Traitor. It's really boring. It's more of a drag than Traitor. You know, the One Step Forward, Three Steps Back could bring it onto something, but like, it's just a little piano ballad and her singing so sad over it, which is like, TBH, half the songs on this album, but it's to varying degrees of success, so this is in Doors Right Behind You. Next, oh my god, Deja Vu, Canon Forever. I love this song. I love the aesthetics behind the song. Whenever I get reels on Instagram of like POVs 2021, and it's the beat of Deja Vu with like the promotional images and aesthetics behind it, I get like such nostalgia because like I love that shit. I was rewatching that video like crazy, replaying this album. I love the aesthetics. I love the bridge outro and how she kind of changes the song structure there, even though people claim it sounds like Cruel Summer's like Screamy Bridge, but like Screamy Bridge, that is not an original idea that you can like claim on your own. That's my opinion. So I think that's bullshit, but I think the song sounds so different because duh, I have a brain, I'm not stupid. Anyways, I love the bridge outro. I love that it doesn't like end with a final chorus. It ends with that final bridge. Like, was it A, B, C, B, D structure? That's what I wrote down. I don't know if that's the official name for it, but that's what I wrote down. Also, major love triangle drama that this song fed into. Like, oh my gosh. Blew up. Poor Sabrina Carpenter, but she's doing perfectly fine for herself now, Sabrina Carpenter. So, you know, that's Canon Forever. Like, such unique production. And, like, her voice goes so well with it. It's incredible. Next, Good For You. Canon Forever. Also love this one. I guess I was gonna say I really like Angry Olivia Rodrigo, I guess, which it's not necessarily true with her most recent album anymore, but I think it's more like her songs are most interesting in her first releases when she had more vigor, when she was angrier with some vengeance in her blood. I think that's when she was more interesting rather than doing these kind of monotone one-note piano ballads. But this is really like pop punky and another angry teenager. Similar vein to like Brutal, but instead of Brutal, you know, being about existence as a teenager and feeling everybody's judgment on you, this is I want my ex-boyfriend to drown.
Not like, you know, don't murder people, but also, you know, there's nothing wrong with thinking about it.
Yeah, you can think about it. You can think about karma. You can hope that it's real. That's all we're saying here. So, I love the angst in the song. Loved it then, still do now. Number 7, Enough for You. Don't let it hit you on the way out. I don't like this one. At least with 1 step forward, 3 steps back, like, you know, that whole flipping the step forward, step back phrase was like kind of cool. So that put it indoors right behind you. And Enough for You doesn't have anything. It's just like Trader, a little too wah wah wah, and it's bare bones, like 1 step forward, 3 steps back. So it's the worst of both of those songs, and I don't want it. Don't let it hit you on the way out. It's boring. I'm done talking about it. Next, Happier. Oof, another one. Don't let it hit you on the way out. I know this is also kind of a hot take like Trader. I know, at least when it came out, I was seeing memes of it, not memes, reels of it everywhere on Instagram, people saying how much they loved it. I don't like this one. I never did. It's the only triplet song on the album. The only thing I liked about this song was that one guitar riff, like around the second verse. The rest of it I didn't like. I don't think her saying happier, like, I don't think that works. Like, happier, happy pee poo poo pee pee poo poop. Anyways, I don't think it works lyrically. So it's in Don't Let It Hit You on the Way Out. Pee pee poo poo pee pee poo poo. Okay, next. Jealousy, Jealousy. I put this in Onto Something. Yeah, I mean, she is onto something. It's a very surface level read of, like, being online, seeing all the pretty girls on Instagram, all, like, the fakers and whatever, like, makes me feel bad. I'm comparing myself to them. That makes me feel bad. I'm a teenager. I'm impressionable. I feel horrible, and I'm faking like them, and I feel like a fraud. Very nice, very nice. You're onto something there. Rather... I mean, not everything has to be deep, but, you know, rather surface level and, like, why, like, societal implications and, like, stuff like that. But that's not what this video is at all. I'm just here yapping about the album. So, certainly Onto Something. For a 17-year-old, I think very important for other young girls to hear this song. Very important for me as well, because I was definitely like, why, who are all these girls on Instagram? Like, even, like, from, like... my high school, and they'd be kind of posting stuff from that back. I'm like, we're the same age. We're in high school. Like, why, like, I know you don't exist like that. Do you? Do you? It's during the pandemic. Like, what? Why are you putting up this, like, aesthetic stuff? It's in the pandemic. I'm certainly not aesthetic. Like, what are you talking about? So even, like, knowing that everything else is fake, but that still makes you feel just as miserable somehow. I really like that aspect of it. Very important for everybody to hear. I'm not, production-wise, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I mean, and that's okay. I feel like the song doesn't really go anywhere. So, like, once you get past kind of, like, first verse and first chorus, it's kind of, like, meh. Kind of stays the same throughout. Even if it does still have that, like, same screamy bridge, which Deja Vu has, which, by the way, nobody talked about that when they were comparing it to Deja Vu to Cruel Summer, so, like, where were you then? Whatever. Next, Favorite Crime. I like this one. I like this ballad, because she layers her voices and, like, vocals, whatever, harmonizes with herself a lot at the end, and so the climax feels like a climax, and it's interesting to listen to. I do wish in Favorite Crime she was more specific. Like, what did you guys do that you're labeling him as, like, a favorite crime? Like, how did he make you a worse version of yourself, or, like, a bad person? Like, what happened? You're being vague. I know Favorite Crime is a favorite, so I agree. I like it. Next, and final song on the 11-track album, rather short, Hope You're Okay. I also put this in, wait, what did I rename it to? Oh, I completely forgot that I renamed this category to, Me Gusta. Whatever. Teenagehood, Me Gusta, Teenage Dream, whatever. It's just, I like it. Hope You're Okay is in the same category as Favorite Crime. It's really sweet. Again, also a very important message for, like, other teenagers at the time. Like, if your family hates you for your identity and who you love, I hope you're okay, and, like, I hope you know that I'm thinking about you. So, it's, like, Very sweet of her to do that, especially at such a young age, and she's like thinking about others like that. That's so nice of her.
Happy Pride Month.
Yes, happy Pride Month. Pride is necessary and important. The gays have always existed in history. The gays exist in animals and nature. Just look at my birds. They're literally a lesbian couple. And they're
Anytime
so
in history
cute.
class, they talk about how this person was never married, but they were very close with a friend of them that they lived together and they shared heartfelt letters to each other. Guys, that's a sign they were gay.
All right. So that was the album. It's a very short album, only 11 tracks, and yeah, that's like it. So, yeah. I don't know how much of your audio this is gonna get, because like if it's pointed away, it might not get you much.
Oh, I don't care. I'm a ghost whispering in your ear.
Yeah, you're a ghost whispering in my ear. Okay. Well, I guess I'll stop now, because that's it. Bye-bye.